Wow, nice. Wouldn't that make Natsuhi kinda suspicious? Over, you made this everything so good. What was that sound? That was so cute! My theory was right. I think my theory is right. This is something that Butler would never use before. It denies the closed room theory now. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. Yeah, for me it's been a few hours, for you it's been like 2 days, I think. We'll see. And yeah, let's continue with the story. Let's see what will be the Butler take on the closed rooms, and I wonder what I will think of about. So yeah, let's go. Forgettable that was expected. At least for us kids. These were supposed to be fun couple of days, where the cousins deepened their friendship. However, when we woke up, there was an unbelievably cruel reality waiting for us. Oh, so this is just when they found Shannon. Yeah, George. Once again. Once again we have George being in pain. George, Nick and Jessica were crying over Shannon-chan and Canon-kun's deaths. Oh, so they learned about Canon deaths as well. So they are in the same room? Or we just fast forward this whole thing? Oh, so we just skipped the whole closed doors thing? Wait, really? We just skipped that? Okay, that's weird choice. Right now, everyone who was alive had gathered in the lobby on the first floor of the guest house. And there were 12 people there. Unbelievable, right? We were 18 until yesterday. And in one night, a third of that number had lost their lives. I eventually sobered up from my agitation, and along with my lack of sleep from being woken up so early in the morning, I was beginning to feel a faint sense of unreality. I want to think this is some kind of bad dream. My cheap escapism keeps telling me that over and over. Mara had gone back to sleep on the sofa Rosa was sitting in. Rather than her having nerves of steel, she probably genuinely hadn't had enough sleep. The adults were holding item from what was apparently grandfather collection. It looks so short in the screen. Wow. This is the first time we see this Winchester gun being in hands and seeing like from the side. Usually it's like on the angle when someone's aiming at someone. It didn't look that short. Wow, that's almost comical. It could be just a pistol with like long barrel. Like you don't really need second hands to hold it. Actually, you do need to hold it here because the handle is just like on the long gun on like rifle, so you cannot really stabilize it like that. Short barrel Winchester rifles. Apparently relics from a time he would be obsessed with westerns. There were 4 guns altogether. Oh, okay. Those had been split up among the 4 siblings, Uncle Kraus, Aunt Eva and my dad, and Aunt Rosa. Okay, we didn't knew that there were more. Paper boxes filled with bullets lay on the table, and the siblings were silently loading them.
なんだか怖い。こいつに触ってると、触るなって怒鳴られて、ぶん殴られるような気がするぜ。ならよかったな。
This one also looks very short. I think this was just because we see them in the hands of, like, these guys, and they are huge. We had them only on, like, Rosa and Natsuhi hands earlier, and they are, like, very small. And these guys have, like, hands of half of this weapon. That's kind of funny, actually, how it looks.
いくら触ってももう殴られることはない。
信じられないわ。
See? It looks totally different in the hands of Rosa. Now I can see it's short, but it looks different. Also, I feel like I did wrong with my microphone and it's too loud now. Oh well, we'll see. I can just adjust it in the later on, probably.
あのお父様がこんな最後を迎えるなんて。
金蔵さんに限って普通に床で亡くなるようなことはないだろうと思う。
Yeah, knowing what he was messing up with what, so yeah.
それにしてもむごすぎる。
ねえ、あれは本当にお父様なのかしら。
Well, you couldn't identify him, huh?
私は別人の死体でごまかした替え玉を疑ってるんだけど。
It was burned.
いいえ、あれは間違いなくお父
Okay.
様です。
How did you identify him?
足の指をご覧になったでしょう。
Toes?
世間広しといえど、両足の指が6本の人間は
Oh,
そうは
that
いません。
thing. Okay. Okay.
でもいないとも言えない。
That's true, Kyria. You have a point. It still might be some other body. From your perspective, at least.
多子症は珍しくない病気だと聞いたわ。王子掛けの大好きな方なんでしょ。どこかで両足の指の数が自分と同じな遺体を手配したかもしれないわ。
バカバカしい。そんなこと何のためにするというのですか。
普通の人にならわしもそう言うわ。
Yeah, but Kinzo wasn't really normal.
しかしあのお父さんや桐江さんの話も全くの口頭無形とは言い切れんのやないか。
焼死体は身元の確認が難しいという。歯型とか骨格とかいろいろ調べる方法はあるはずさ。警察が調べれば一発で身元なんかわかるに決まってる。問題は警察より先に電話技師が必要だという点だがね。
この台風じゃ
Yep.
船は来られないでしょうね。なら明日になるのかしら。
I wonder, you will get like right now, like inside of the closed doors and everything? Because I'm really surprised that they totally missed that. If you would follow like up to this point Umineko, then we would like stop at each door and just analyze it. And that's not the point here. So the best closed room that Ronova made was just brushed over. Well, I guess we'll just have some explanations in a second, so why I'm even talking about that?
おそらく明日の9時にもう一度船が来てくれるでしょう。そこで警察に連絡できると思います。
私たちもそして犯人も、つまりは台風が通り過ぎるまでこの島に閉じ込められたってわけね。
Okay. Just from our parents' conversation, you could probably figure out the general gist, but let's explain the situations anyway. Okay. First, early in the morning, in various places through the mansion, a total of 6 corpses, including grandfather and all the servants, found one after another. And we got update. So let's see. Yep, all dead. Found Burg corpse. In the underground boiler room is incinerator. So yeah. So this is the same as in episode 1. Actually, it's almost as in the episode 1. Because in the episode 1 he had also stake in his head, not only burned. Too bad this time. It was game over right from the start. Genji. VIP room, second floor. Weapon is on him is some type gun. A spear-shaped object. To thank Genji for his many years of service, let us allow him to rest in the VIP room. Wow, nice. For Genji. Shannon. In the parlor. Weapon, gun on sharp-shaped object. Let's have the parlor with its wonderful view of the rose garden on sunny days. Wow, they like... They really... You can feel kinda empathy from this. In the chapel. For Khan on the chapel, let him continue to protect the Lord's precious place, even after death. Wow. These are so good in this chapter. Waiting room. The room next to study is fitting for him, considering how much he wanted to earn Kinzo's favor. Kumasawa. The eldest in the guest room. Okay, the seldom used second floor guest room was her secret napping spot. Okay, that's a little bit of fun trivia. Wow, this is... These texts? Like little flavors here? Why they're lying in these rooms? I think they're best so far. From all the other chapters that we had, like the deaths. You can feel kinda the empathy from them. Like why they are there. Like you can see that whoever put the corpses, and it was Ronove, because he made the closed rooms. He cared about them. I mean, maybe not cared, but he respected them, at least. And he put them in the respected places. It's not like putting them in the random storage room, because why not? This is great. I really like that. First grandfather had been in the boiler room, completely burned. The servants had died, each shut up in the rooms through the mansion that had circus drawn on them. The cause of death of the servants was uncertain, but according to Dr. Nanjo's diagnosis, there was a high likelihood that they had been stabbed by something like spear, or possibly shot with a gun. That was why the adults had started arming themselves with Winchesters. And what made the situations even more chaotic was that the fact that telephones had become unusable. It was unknown if lightning had caused them to break down, or if the culprit had broken them. At any rate, since contact with the outside had been cut off, we couldn't reach the police. So until the typhoon passes and the boat comes tomorrow morning, we'll have to protect ourselves. After all, Rokkenjima is now isolated by the typhoon. And just as we are stuck on the island, so is the culprit. It seems that the adults had stayed up all night, holding the family conference in the mansion dining hall the whole time. And yet, the crime had occurred in the mansion. So, right when the adults had been in the uproar over money, the murderer had been killing under the same roof. They say Natsuhi had been strict about locking the doors and windows at the night. And yet, some suspicious person had entered and left the mansion. The adults had decided that the inside of the mansion was too large to be safe. So they had pulled out the guns and moved to the guest house where we have been. Now I think about this, wouldn't that make Natsuhi kinda suspicious? Because they said that it's actually about her order, right? That they were like closing doors and windows, and someone entered and left anyway, so it might be that Natsuhi gave some orders. For example, to whoever will be on the duty of closing doors, to not close them, or to not close one of them and leave like a key somewhere, or just not close them. And the culprit could like just sneak in through this door, because he would communicate with Natsuki, kill everyone, get the key, like close doors and everything, and go out and close the door behind him, so it would appear like it's closed. You know what I mean? So it's kinda making Natsuki here kinda suspicious, I would say. Like, I thought like all of them have a alibi actually, but when I think about it like that, then Natsuki have like the weakest alibi here. Because she could just contact the servants and say them that, hey, we don't want to lock this door now, don't ask why, just don't do it. Or I want this open because I will want to go outside for a while or something. It brings us to present. Josh and Nikki had begged to see Shannon-chan corpse, but the adults had refused, saying that he mustn't do so until the police arrived. That wasn't just because they wanted to seal all the rooms to preserve the scene. After all, the culprit who had killed 6 people was wondering about the mansion. To the Ushiremiya family right now, the mansion that should have been their home now was a danger zone that an unknown murderer could enter and leave at will. After all, it's a huge mansion. There are plenty of blind spots and dark places, so it's too vast to guarantee absolute safety with this number of people. Relatively speaking, the guest house was much smaller. It had 2 above ground stores, something like 10 or so rooms. Apparently, it had originally been constructed to serve as a small hotel. As part of the plan, it turned this island into the resort. So it was easier to know what's going on everywhere inside it, and it would be easier to keep safe. It made for a good place to hold up in. Also, it was extremely likely that this mass murder of 6 people was the game. After all, the culprit had proclaimed so in the letter. Yeah. And that's the epitaph. I heard that the Western-style envelope with a family crest, just like the one Maria claimed to have received from Beatrice yesterday, had been found in the boiler room. Okay. Where the grandfather corpse has been discovered. That was what the letter said. Okay, let's hear it. So that there will be no misunderstandings. The game I seek is for everyone to try and solve the riddle of that epitaph. Not for you to try to catch me. If you don't solve the riddle, the painful sacrifice will further increase in number. It will be wiser to spend your time solving the epitaph instead of searching for me. If no one can solve the riddle, no one will survive. If a person appears who can miraculously solve it, I will give them all the gold of the Golden Land, to share my family headship and all my power. Wait. All of my power? That was not mentioned before. Wait, all the power was not mentioned before. Solving the epitaph would make Beatrice lose her infinite witch power and transfer it to someone else? Would that be the case? If it is so, then this epitaph is so freaking dangerous for her. Like, whoa. I guess high risk, high reward, right? Like being revived with a full power? I was the one who succeeded in the Ushirimiya family headship after Kinzo-sama. I look forward to seeing who will succeed to that headship from me. The Golden Witch Beatrice. This riddle of epitaph was that thing. The strange epitaph written by the portrait of the witch on display in the hall of the mansion. Grandfather was the one who had it written. And the person who solved it would supposedly be given the inheritance or the hidden gold or something like that. Even since it was first put on display there several years ago, the relatives had secretly tried to solve that riddle, despite saying on the surface that the whole idea was silly. However, up until today, no one had solved it. We were once again being urged to solve that unintelligible riddle, and this time we're faced with the threat that we all be killed if we didn't solve it. If that was the game, what else could it be? Well, there's another game going on around, but you don't know about. In like metaverse. And you are just pawns. The bold opinion that we should search the premises for the culprit did come at once. However, there was a good chance that they were armed, and there might not be just one of them. And while they might have been able to kill more than 6 people, they had might be able to kill more than 6 people. They had stopped at 6. Yeah, same as in Epitaph. The opinion that won out in the end was that we should avoid needlessly antagonizing the culprit and hole up in the safe place while we waited for the police to arrive. Well, they still ignored the epitaph. That's not good. I don't know, I feel like if in real life you would get threat like this, you can clearly see that the guy that killed 6 people killed exactly the same amount of people that was in the epitaph, and he talks about killing more if you don't solve it and everything. You can clearly see that this guy is crazy and not right in the head. And he's probably like some kind of fanatic or I don't know. Yeah, just a crazy guy, and he probably believes what he does. So if you would just go and try to solve the epitaph, that would be the best option. You would play his game basically, but if he believes in so, then you should play to avoid casualties, I think. Because if you don't, then more people will die, just like he said. If you're like crazy mass murderer like that, sometimes you should play their game, I would say. It might be dangerous, but if he threats to kill more people if you don't do that anyway, then you have nothing to lose, to be honest. Even if you like stay together in the whole group like whole time, he will manage to do something to get you. Either from like distance, or maybe he'll poison something or whatever, however he will do this. But yeah. So that's my thought on this. I don't know what you would do in that situation if you get in that kind of crazy situation. What do you think? Should you play the game? Or you should just try and keep safe? Let me know in the comments. After that, Lulz carefully checked that the door and windows in the guest house were locked. They set up camp in the lobby. As they loaded their guns to distract themselves from the tension, their expressions showed that they were already fatigued from this long day, which had still barely begun. There was nothing for me to do. Now all I could do was be taught how to use a gun, to prepare for the off chance of something happening that leads to excess of guns. That's fine. I just simply stay there, me and the rest of you. Why it's all in bold? Why these are only bold? Bold means important. Huh.
また最初は6人か。
Was it just because it was about him? Me? Me and the rest of you? Like me? Like this butler? Because he can exist in that plane and no one can see him, right? Like he did in the garden. He was walking around garden in his like this weird form.
しかも今回はじい様と使用人が全部まとめてときたもんだ。
おそらく
Oh, hello Virgilia. Nice to see you again. I didn't expect you to see you so fast.
あの子は前回のゲームでのあなたの指し手を慎重に研究したのでしょう。そしてあなたが最初に疑うと高い確率で推定される駒を最優先で奪ったに違いありませんよ。
Yeah, because of master keys and everything.
筋だな。前回も前々回も。屋敷に精通し、マスターキーを持ち歩く使用人たち全員は常に最高順位で前回のゲームの例えばジェシ使用人が犯人であることを認めさえすればあんなのは密室でも何でもない。
ゆえにあの子はそこを真っ先に切りに切った。あなたがやがて逃げ込むであろう退路を真っ先に塞ぎに来たのでしょう。
ベアとはすでに赤でこの島には19人以上いないと宣言している。
Yeah, so basically all you have right now is to suspect one of the people that are inside. But also, this is very specific what she said. I don't remember if Butler is paraphrasing her like word to word, but 18 people doesn't mean that there's like 18 people and something. You know?
それはつまり諦めろってことだ。もう俺は18人の誰かを疑わざるを得ない。
あの子はその18人の駒を全て奪い切った上で存在しないはずの19人目として降臨し、あなたに自らが魔女であることを認めさせる手で来るでしょう。魔法を見せつけることで強引に屈服させる恫喝的手法がもはや通じない以上、あの子にさせるのは成功法だけなのですから。
上等だ。
Okay.
気をつけて。まやかしは魔女の最も得意とするところ。
Yup, we learned that a lot.
あの子が何を言おうと、何をあなたが信じる真実を決して脅かすことなどできないのです。それを忘れないで。
Okay. We'll try to not get into it, but I was like Butler. I believed basically in everything what Beatrice said. I started to believing that. She's very convincing. I have to give that.
お、そう何度も同じ手が通用して
Maybe I'm still I am.
出てこいよ、ベアトリーチェ。おっ始めようぜ。
Let's go.
すでに勝負のテーブルに着席して
Oh, we have new soundtrack.
わらわの手番もすでに
YouTube will probably hate me for that. So I will have to cover it. I'm sorry. But this is good banger.
マダムを敵に回すことになるとは。
Yep.
厄介ですね、お嬢様。
It's basically witch against witch and human. Also, where's Bencastle and Lambda Delta? They were supposed to be in this episode. They were supposed to... Like, Lambda Delta was supposed to be together with Beatrice in this. Wasn't she?
手の内をだいぶ読まれますよ。
This is my one of the biggest concerns now. Why, at this point, we still don't see Lambda Delta or Bencastle in the game?
構わ お師匠様の指し手などすでに時代遅れの皇帝よ。恐れるに足りぬわ。
あなたが私の教えた古典以上の何をさせるのか。期待していますよ、ベアトリーチェ。
Wow.
いいのかバトラー。魔女を否定するそなたが魔女を軍師につけて。
Wow, what? That's a good question.
くだらねえ挑発は無用だ。
Yeah. You didn't prove me that magic exists.
こいつは俺の相談役。いや、セコンドだ。ガチンコで殴り合うのは俺とお前だってことには何の変化もない。
Nice.
わかっておる。よちよちのお前には自転車にも補助輪が必要だろう。好きにするがよい。さあ始めろ。お前の手番だ。
Let's go.
事件現場の再構築から始める。
Let's do it. Oh my god, yes. Let's go to the butler, reasoning and thinking and being mind blown.
アルギリア、さっさと頼む。
Yeah, give us a run.
最初の遺体発見はシャノンから。屋敷内の1階客間より発見され、扉と窓は施錠され、密室を構成していました。
Okay.
ベアートに説明要求。
Let's confirm the definition of a closed room. Yeah, she said like the closed room is the same as before, right?
密室の定義は内外の出入りが一切隔絶された室内を指す。当然内外からの一切の侵入脱出はおろか干渉もできない。それは包括的に隠し扉の否定、外部干渉の余地一切の否定を含む。
Yep.
以後この定義をベアトリーチェの密室定義と呼称する。
Batteries a closed room definition. Yep. Okay.
細部確認。外部干渉の余地の定義とは。
Okay.
外部から釣り糸やら長くて細い棒やらなどを使って直接的に干渉するあらゆる余地だ。
Types of direct intervention from outside. So you could use indirect intervention. Something like smuggling something inside, and then when the door got closed, that something's pop off. Like for example, grenade. I'm not like getting into this specific case, but for example, you smuggle in the room grenade and you are not in the room got closed, and you are not intervening with it like whatsoever, and the grenade just goes off. Something like that.
扉や窓にはそのような小細工を混ぜる隙間すらもな
You
い
could
と
prepare
判断
before.
どうかな。仮に隙間がなくてもリモコンなどの電波は干渉できるはずだぜ。
Or like that.
よかろう。電波などそれに類する遠隔操作技術も干渉不可能である
Okay.
と定義に追加する。
客間には内線電話もあるぜ。それと連動した仕掛けは遠隔操作にはならねえのか。
Good one.
電話はすでに使用不能だろうが。
Well, they are not usable now.
ああもう面倒。それも含めようぜ。
Okay.
直接間接のあらゆる方法で室外よりの密室内への干渉は
Direct and indirect. Okay.
声やノックは密室に入らずに外部から干渉できるはずだぜ。
密室であっても声をかけることやノックは不可能ではなかろう。
Okay.
意思疎通の可否は密室の定義に反しない。
つまり外部との伝達方法までは途絶していると定義できないんだな。
Yeah, you can still speak through the door.
そうなります。
了解したぜ。シャノンちゃんの客間はそのベアトリーチェの密室定義を満たすってんだな。
その通りだ。
密室定義了解した。ワルキリア続けてくれ。
Okay, let's go with the second one.
はい。シャノンの遺体はマスターキー1本を所持。
Oh, okay, okay, we're going to the master keys now.
発見した親族がこれを回収。
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
ベアトに負傷要求。今回のマスターキーの本数は？
前回と同じ。
Same last time.
各使用人が1本ずつで5本だ。
5, one of each servant. Okay.
ってことは密室にはまだならねえってわけさ。
Well, we cannot confirm in which order they died at this point. And if the other servants have their master keys on themselves. They probably have, but yeah, at this point.
まだ4本余ってる。
Yeah.
シャノンちゃんを殺害後、4本の鍵のいずれかで施錠するだけの話だ。
その通りでございます。そして、
Yep.
見つかったのはマスターキーだけではありませんよ。
はい。遺体のすぐ傍らに
Oh.
紋章入りの養鶏封筒。
Okay, there was also the envelope in this room.
中に手紙はなく、2階客室の鍵が入っていました。
Key to the guest room on the second floor. This is where Kumasawa was. Interesting. So you have 4 master keys left, and here we have an envelope that will let you access the floor where the Kumasawa was. But why would you do that if you already left the master key at the corpse? You don't need that key in the envelope in this case.
2階客室の鍵。それは2階客室の扉をマスターキー以外に唯一開けることができる鍵だという手。
問題ないぞ。そしてマスターキーと違い、その1本しかない。
つまり、ある特定の部屋をその1本しかないというわけです。
Okay, makes sense.
これはつまり次は2階客室へ行けというメッセージなのか？
Pretty much. But what if we don't go to the second floor guest room first and we go to the other one? Why should we follow?
となると大人たちは2階客室へ移動したな。
はい。2階客室の扉もまた施錠され、親族はシャノンの遺体脇より入手したその鍵によって室内にて熊さん室内は密室、定義はベアトリーチェの密室定義に準拠。熊沢はマスターキー1本を所持。
Okay, so 3 left.
これを親族が回収。そしてシャノン同様にいた中には3階
And the
控
key.
室の鍵が。
Wow, this is very interesting setup. Ronove? Ronove, you made this everything so good. This is very interesting of like way of hinting where to go next. I wonder why this specific order. Why he wants this to be this specific order.
親族は3階控室へ移動。
そして3階控室の扉にも魔法。
はい。室内にてゴーダの遺体を。室内は密室。ベアトリーチェの密室定義に準。ゴーダはマスターキー1本。これを親族が
Okay, two
回
left.
収。そしてこれまで同様に紋章入りの養鶏封筒を中より2階貴賓。
VIP
親族は2階貴賓室へ移動。
なんなんだこいつは。てめえ何をたく。
I mean, it was Ronove who set this up.
そう睨むほどのものでもあるまい。密室ではあるが、それを開けるマスターキーはまだ何本もあるではないか。
Yeah.
律儀にマスターキー以外の固有の鍵も申請している。
気に入らねえ展開だぜ。だが展開は読めてきた。
So the last one will have just master key. Right? That would be like obvious, like go away with that.
この調子で6人続いてくってわけか。
はい、2階貴賓室にて源氏の遺体をマスターキー地下ボイラー室の鍵を発見。
Then to the boiler room, okay.
地下ボイラー室にて金蔵の遺体を礼拝堂の鍵を発見。
Key to the chapel, okay.
礼拝堂に移動。礼拝堂にマスターキー1
カノン
本を回収。1階客間の鍵を発見。
First floor parlor. Wasn't that where the shalom was?
以上で6名の遺体発見の再構築を終了します。
So it made a perfect circle. The first parlor was discovered. So these rooms made a perfect circle to each other. Okay.
補足です。金蔵の遺体の傍らで発見された手紙の内容はすでにご確認の通り。
Yeah. So the riddle, yep.
ってことはなんだよこれ。最後のカノン君のところに一番最初のシャノンちゃんの客間の密室が6つ呪術なぎになってるってことな
So
のか。
this is one big closed room.
その通り。
Damn, this is good. Holy fuck, Rulova. You made this great. Wow, okay.
6つの密室が
Let's go.
呪術なぎ
This is
にな
the
っておる。
this is the best closed room, like the best definition of closed room I've seen in Umineko so far.
それぞれを解錠する鍵はそれぞれ隣り合う密室によって閉じ込められている。つまり6つの密室が1つの巨大密室を形成し、その中に全てのマスターキーと固有鍵全てを閉じ込めてしまっているのだ。ちなみに6つの部屋の扉や窓はいずれも普通。
What do you mean by that?
オートロックのような鍵を使用せず施錠できるような仕掛けは存在しない。
Oh, okay. Got it.
どうだよ、綺麗なもんだろ。
It is beautiful. I give you that.
ですからお嬢様、そのあたりに品がございます。
When Renova rebuked her, Beato stuck her tongue at him without showing any signs of shame. Wow, I can imagine that. Wow, that. Oh my god. I imagined that just now. Wow.
悪い悪い。ついついバトラと遊んでると上機嫌になってしまうのでな。それでバトラ
I need to end soon because I'm starting to feel again to take my medicines and take care of my nose.
お前の指し手はどうなんだよ。特に思いつかないんならわらわがヤギたちに遺体を運ばせて。
The goats get the corpse.
魔法にて全ての扉を封じるところを特別に見せてやってもいいんだぜ。
好きにしろ。お前の主張する魔法説として拝聴しとく。だが俺はお前の主張とは全く異なる人間説を。
Wow, this Virgil advice from the last episode is such a big hint for him and such a big like thing in general for the story.
お前の主張に一切干渉されることなく主張することができる。それはつまりお前のざれ言に耳を貸す必要は何もないってことさ。
Okay.
好きに魔法の杖でも振るって七色の魔法で扉を閉めるところでも実演してろってんだ。隣でそのうちガマの油と万能包丁の実演も始まるぜ。
Wow.
バルギリア 事件現場を再構築、穴を探すぜ。全員は間違いなく死亡してるのか、誰かが死んだふりしてんだな。こんなの密室でもなんでもね。
Okay.
南條は全員の死亡を確認。
But what if, like in the last episode, like in the last chapter, we had a theory, right? Together, I think, with you in the comment section. It wasn't just my theory, I think. That Nanjo might be with a culprit and just testify that someone is dead and he's not actually dead, you know? Like he's playing along with the real culprit.
ただし、誤審率の否定は悪魔の証明により不可能。
Yep.
つまり、誰かが生きているのを南條が見逃した可能性をゼロにすることはできません。
来たな。悪魔の証明か。だがそいつをぶった切る剣は存在する。
なんだよあいつら。
She's so like like, wait, they're making sense. Wait, what?
わらわをのけ者にして楽しそうだな。
Damn.
わらわは対戦者であると。
She's so frustrated.
少しは構えたように。
本来チェスを対戦するのにあたり、相手とのコミュニケーションは不要です。
That's true.
お嬢様は指し手以外のコミュニケーションによって煙に巻いていった。それに惑わされないということはつまりこういうことなのでしょう。
なぜだか納得がいかぬ。
Well, you want attention.
お嬢様はチェスを挑んでいるはずではないのですか。
それもそうだが。
Beatrice puffed out her cheeks as though to say, I don't know why, but I don't like it. Yeah. I don't know what to think about Beatrice, to be honest. Because you remember the episode where she have like, she said us her like backstory and everything? Like Butler was like, I don't care, do whatever you want, or something like that. She was angry, she was frustrated, she was sad. I don't know, there's something in her character that's still hidden. That's still hidden there from us. She wants some kind of attention. I don't know. I know she got bored in like thousands of years and everything. But still, this is not kinda normal. Actually, maybe it is. Because she finally found a toy to play with. Like a butler.
警察未介入の現場につき、人間側からの検証は厳密な死亡確認のため、復唱要求することを推奨します。
Okay, that's a very good.
よっしゃ、ここで叩くぜ。復唱要求だ。被害者6人は全員死亡している。
Okay, let's see.
お嬢様、復唱要求が出ておりますよ。
おい、ぼんやりするな。復唱拒否か。ここからが戦闘開始だ。
What was that sound? That was so cute! What? Oh my god. That was the cutest sound Beatrice ever made. Wow. Wow.
おったとった。
What? She was so in her thought.
すまぬすまぬ。いいぞ、応じる。
She was so deep in her thoughts. She got spooked.
金蔵源氏、シャノン、カノン、ゴーダ、熊沢の6人は死亡している。
Okay, let's see. These 6 are dead. Kinzo, Genji, Shannon, Kanon, Goda and Kumasawa. Is that all of them? These 6. Oh! We have Virgilia here. Wait a second. Retired endless witch. She used endless witch to devote her life to many people. Okay. Employed by Beatrice's family. See? My theory was right. I think my theory is right. She was Beatrice's teacher. She was also a magician employed by Beatrice's family. See? Since episode 2, since chapter 2, I don't thought about this in the chapter 1. Since chapter 2, I was wondering why she have a crest. And one of my theories is that she may be originally from the Ushiremiya family. And seems like she is. She's actually from the Ushiremiya. She's like old, early Ushiremiya family daughter. She's a Beatrice teacher, but she was employed by Beatrice's family. Wait, but no, wait. I think I make a wrong here. It doesn't mean... Okay, I tell that this is she's from Beatrice is from Ushiremiya because where we saw her was in the mansion in the forest in the backstory. So it was like from the Ushiremiya family. For a second I thought like we didn't get confirmation if she was actually working for Ushiremiya family. But judging from the backgrounds, I would say she was from the employed by the Ushiremiya family. So she's from the Ushiremiya. And she because as I said I don't think she will be she's proud and she would not let like Kinzo give her just a crest to have like human crest on her. So she have proud in her name. But that is shared with Beatrice in a manner fitting for a servant. Yep. Some point to this is also Beatrice's arrogant and recklessness. Okay. Yeah, these are everything so. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, yep. Let's continue. I got distracted by Virgilia though. Also, yeah, 6 people are dead and she just... He asked about something different. She just gave like specifics here. I wonder why. Okay.
もはや手加減などせぬぞ。好きなだけ来るが次々斜め切りにしてくれるわ。
続けて副賞要求。6つの部屋には誰も隠れていない。
Okay. Well, you have all people inside, and she denied that there's more than 18 people here. So she will probably say in dread that no one's hiding there, unless her previous thread that there's 18 people was false. That wouldn't make sense. Unless that's what I thought before, so there's like 18 people and something else.
俺たちが認識していない人物の存在を否定してみせろ。
6つの部屋には誰も隠れていない。
Pretty much.
これで6人だけの缶詰は確定だな。そして死んだふりもない。
どうするどうする。人間にはもはやどうしようもないであろうが。
This is good. I like how Butler is confident even though he gets barrage of red text like that. If he would get that information like a few hours ago, that he would be so devastated.
おとなしく わらわが素敵な魔法で鍵を自由自在にするところをひざまずいて拝見しろよ。
寝言言ってろ。さらに復唱要求だ。
Okay, what's there's more? What's there more? Something about keys, probably. There's like key that is into something. Ah, something about keys, probably.
6人の死亡は即死である。
Oh, wow! Wow, okay. This is actually huge. If death wasn't instant, then he could act from inside the room. He could open the room, he could get inside the room and then die. Maybe he was just like severely injured. That would make this room open. It's not closed room anymore then. Because they all had master keys and they could enter the next room. This is good. Holy shit, I didn't thought about that.
即死？ほう。どういう意味だそれは。
犠牲者の一人が瀕死の状態で部屋まで逃げ延び、内側から施錠して密室を作った後、生きていた可能性もある。
That way they could be killed like somewhere else.
密室殺人の古典ですか。致命傷を与え、しばらく後に死ぬことを確実とした場合、犠牲者が殺人者から逃れるために部屋にこもり、施錠後に死亡したなら予期せず。
その可能性を否定。赤き真実にて6人は即死であったことを宣言する。
Will you do it?
よかろうよかろう。赤き宝刀にて切り伏せよう。
You will actually.
6人は即死であった。
God damn it, she got us. That was a good question. That was a very good question.
即死とはつまり攻撃を受けて即座に行動不能になったという意味だ。
By dying instantly, I mean targets instantly became incapable of action after being attacked. Okay.
まあ完全な意味での死亡には数秒もしくは数分をかけたかもしれん。
Okay. Okay. So they can't make actions, but they could die like in a few minutes. But that works. Because they couldn't move,
だがいずれにせよ
I guess.
自らの意思で何かの行動を取ることは完全に不可能であった。
But that's still possible. No, it's not possible because the last person would also die instantly. Never mind.
その意味において即死と断言できる。
ここまでは古典の確認だ。お
Okay.
前との密室対決はここからだぜ。犯人は内側にいないなら外にいる。そして外からどうにかして彼らを殺したんだ。
True.
何を血迷うか。密室イコール外部からの殺害は不可能であろうが。
Well, not anymore.
故に魔法
Apparently.
殺人しかありえない。
You said that it's not impossible to interact with the closed room from the outside. There could be like, you know, someone could just knock, like, scare them, right? Scare someone and knock into door and stuff and threaten that if they don't, like, maybe kill themselves, for example, then they would kill someone, like, other that they care about. Something like that, you know? That kind of threat. That would work. I guess, if you get, like, choice your family in this kind of situation. Or someone very close to you, I don't know. Like in the case of Shannon, that it would be like threat to kill George, basically, maybe. And Canon.
いいや違うね。殺人は現に起こったイコール密室ではないが正しいのさ。
murder really happened because it isn't a closed room. Oh, okay. This is a very interesting way of thinking. So if they really killed, this isn't a closed room. Because they need to like put corpses inside somehow.
お前がどう煙に巻こうと、これは断じて密室じゃない。密室に見えるだけのまがいものだ。
しかしバトラー様、
Only the victims are
そ
inside
れ
the
以外の
rooms.
人物は室内には存在しておりません。
Yeah?
そしてお嬢様の外部からの遠隔殺人を明確に否定されておりますよ。
Well, yeah, but as I said, it's not like all communications was cut off.
待ちな。遠隔殺人の定義は広大だぜ。
Yeah, that's right.
何も部屋の外から釣り糸を引っ張って室内、そんなのばかりじゃねえ。
There could be like, for example, trap set up inside the room. It could be something like they prepared the envelope inside, set up a trap with like a gun or something outside. The victim escaped into the room, closed the door by themselves, and that triggered the trap and it killed them. Could be like that. Well, they didn't find a weapon, but still, they don't have to. We are just making theory here now.
例えば
It would be poison.
トラップだって立派な遠隔殺人だ。
Butler, you're genius. Butler, I'm proud of you.
トラップ？ほう、それは何か。
一例だが、彼らにあらかじめ決められた部屋に入り、内側から施錠して自ら密室を作り出すように指示を。そして室内には彼らがそれとは知らないトラップが、それによって彼らは殺される。
Yep.
どうだ、これなら矛盾は生じない。
問題ありません。現状と整合します。
Yep.
当方も問題ありませんよ。お嬢様の密室定義にも抵触しません。
なんだその間抜けな推理は。
I mean, this is pretty good reasoning for me.
いずれの室内にも不審なものは発見されなかったぞ。
True, but they don't have to find it.
そのトラップはどのような形状なのか。
You can't prove us that the trap doesn't exist there unless you tell us it is in red.
どこに隠してあってどう作動したというのか。それを6人分。客間、客室、控室、貴賓室。どうだ、できまい。
反論拒否。
I refuse to counter that, just as she refuses to use red sometimes. Nice. This is something that Butler would never use before. It's such a big change for Butler. I think this episode might be one of the most important episodes for Umineko actually. Up to this point.
それを説明する必要はね。
Just because how Butler started to react on everything and how he started to think.
にもかかわらず、俺の主張は揺るがない。
Yep.
なんだと。
ベアトリーチェ、悪魔の証明ですよ。そのトラップの形状を説明できないことがトラップ否定の理由にはなり得ない。
Oh, they got her.
うまい。
Nice.
強引
Yeah.
ながら見事な一手です。
こいつすっかり手慣れおって。
チェック。発見できていない殺人トラップ X により、この密室殺人は成立可能だ。
赤き真実にてそのチェックを切る。
Okay. Let's hear it. As I said, you have to say in red that there was no trap.
6人はトラップで殺されてはいない。
Okay. So what now we will do, Butler? We're not killed by traps. It depends how we understand that. I mean, we can get into very specifics here. Because traps could just... Oh wait, she said it herself! In die instantly definition. She's cornering herself. She said that they were not killed with traps, right? And she also said that by instantly killing means that they were unable to take any action after being attacked, but they could die in like minutes in the technical point. So in technical standpoint, the traps could still be there, injure them fatally, and they could die from like blood loss. So they were not killed by traps. They died by the blood loss, basically. You know what I mean? Does it make sense? For me it does. If we get into very specific order of things. They were like kinda killed by traps in this meme, but also not. Let me know in the comments if you think that's reasonable thinking. Definition of trap? Wow. Okay. Let's see. When a victim triggers on their own. What if it's triggered by someone else? But how if the room cannot be interacted with? Okay. She's so trying to cover like all the traps definitions here.
仕掛け人が直接関与することなしに殺人を遂行できるすべての仕掛けという定義でよろしいかと思いますよ。
どうだ、切り返したぞ。人間にこの密室が破れてたまるか。
お前も
Let's see.
勝つために必死だな。
Let's see, let's see.
何？
The music stopped. Oh no, okay, never mind. It looped again.
どういう意味だ？
お前は自分の存在を俺に認めさせようと必死に戦ってる。今まで俺は一方的にお前にいじられてるだけだと思ってた。しかし実際は違った。お前もまた俺の切り返しに必死に抗い自分の存在を示そうと戦っている。俺はよ、今ようやく実感してるぜ。
Okay, nice. This isn't torture inflicted on me over whatever I'll surrender or not.
俺とお前の対等な戦いなんだ。
Even footing. Difficulty level is even.
さて、面白くなってきたぜ。6人は密室で死に、無害者は中に誰もいん。そして外部からはちょっかいは一切出せず、トラップもないと。
Okay. Also, yeah, this definition of trap killed my theory about dying from, for example, blood loss. So, yeah.
これまでの俺だったら、これはもう魔法の仕業しかありえねえだろうと思うだろうよ。
Yeah, probably. But you have different mindset now.
このタイミングでお前におかしな魔法を実演されたら、これがお前の得意戦術だ。俺の指し手を全て迎撃しきる。俺が万策、心の防御力が弱るその瞬間に、これ見よがしにおかしな魔法を見せつけて。
昔から短気な性分で勝ちの目が見えると焦る悪い癖は相変わらずです。
お嬢様は お預けができない将軍ですか。
Why is she still here? I don't get this. Patrice cannot, like, destroy her? Is this because of that multi-layered weird magic that she have as the Finite Witch? They didn't explain to us how this magic works. So I assume she's here and she can't be destroyed because of that, but how it works? I would be glad to get explanation on that.
うるさいうるさいぞ。バトラの手番であるぞ。そなたが進めたトラップの駒はわら次は何を繰り存分に来るがよい。
お
Let's go.
トラップまで潰され、一見こいつは完全な密室犯罪に見える。
At glance, eh?
だからこそここでチェス盤をひっくり返すぜ。
来た。そなたの何をどうひっくり返せるという。見せてみろ。
ああ、見せてやる。いかにして密室の中の6人を外から殺すかを考えるんじゃない。
I don't need to think of how 6 people could be killed inside the room from the outside.
ああ、ダメだダメだ、全然ダメだ。そうさ、どうやって外から殺すかじゃない。どうやって中で死んで密室にするかなんだ。
How they die inside rooms. Yeah, it's slightly different. I mean, yeah, you don't have to kill them, they can die themselves. By themselves. Like I said, they can commit suicide, for example, because they were threatened from outside, because communication was not like cut off.
そうさ、これが答えなのさ。犠牲者6人の中に犯人が含まれていたと考えれば。
One of the 6 victims was the culprit. Actually, that's good. Wait, that's good. That's good. That would mean we have no more culprit here on the island. And culprit could kill himself at the end. He could like kill everyone, close all the doors, then close himself in and kill himself. This is perfect. Holy shit.
この密室は極めて容易に説明できる。
何バカな。その6人は死んだとはっきりわらわは赤で言った。
Yeah, it doesn't matter if one of them is culprit.
死んだのは6人。犠牲者は殺された5人。
And one is the culprit.
もう1人は自殺だったと仮定すれば、この密室は打ち破れる。
This is amazing. This best episode. Holy shit. My favorite room. This is my favorite room. And the explanation for this.
確かに犯人が最後の密室に自らの命を絶てば、この連鎖密室は
犯人の自殺、普通では考えられない一手ですが、考えられないから存在しないは存在しない。そしてその動機を立証する義務は彼にない。魔女とのチェスでしか使えない実に力強い一手。
But then that would mean the letter about having more victims in the future is false then. Because he left letter. But we are talking about this specific closed room right now, and we are trying to get out of this check for now. So this all makes sense if we think about only this room. It doesn't make really sense if we think about the whole spectrum of like future. If we get any other kill from this point, it denies the closed room theory now. Because the culprit wasn't dead. Unless we have more than one culprit. And just one of the culprits died in the closed room. That would mean we have at least 2 culprits. And there is possibility for that.
まあ動機がないとは言い切れませんね。例えば 金蔵は余命があとわずかと宣告されています。
Yeah, it could be a Kinzo. He had nothing to left to do.
残りわずかの生を惜しまず自らの死をメッセージとしたという動機づけも不可能ではないかもしれません。お嬢様、こちらの手番ですね。
まさか死者の尊厳を踏みにじってまで犯人を殺す血も涙もない男よ。
Santa Beatrice, who left the ghost of Canon and Shannon watching like other people talking about that body of, I mean about Jessica and Canon, dead bodies, and how they like other talks about dead Canon, like he would be like culprit. Well,
死者を犯人に
irony, isn't it? I saw that as the
この
culprit.
非道なる一手は前回のゲームでお前がカノン君を陥れた一手だ。
Yeah, yeah, that was fucked up.
この手でお前に一矢報いることがゲームは異なるがあの時のカノン
Good
君へ
job.
の手向けだ。今俺はあの時のカノン君の無念を晴らした。
Nice.
ここで手を休める義理はありませんよ。全員の死因が自殺でないことを確認すべきです。復讐の要求を推奨します。
ああ
Well, the problem is, what if she said it in red?
だが自殺なんて甘い言い方じゃ追い詰められねえぜ。
Okay. Won't corner her. Why it wouldn't corner her?
リアトこいつで詰めだ。復讐要求6人は全員他殺である。
Okay. You want to establish more than one culprit, or one culprit that forced others to do the same as he? Like, yeah, massive suicide.
これは痛いですね。
Yeah, this is heavy. Wow. Yeah,
ああ
she's not going to say
どう
it.
したよ。6人が殺されたんだろう。最も単純な一番最初の前提の確認でしかないぜ。復讐できねえのか。
復讐を拒否する。理由は特にない。
ここでの復讐拒否はリザインと同じ意味だぜ。チェックメイト。6人の中に犯人がいて密室構築後に自殺を図った。
Wow.
以上だ。
待て。いや、言う。
Okay. Okay. Wow, she's so... she's going to throw so many red things.
望み通り赤を行使するぞ。
Why you changed your decision? Why you didn't want to use it before?
6人は誰も自殺していない。
None of she's committed suicide, okay. Yeah, why you didn't want to use it at the beginning? I wonder why. I wonder why.
どうだ。これで満足か。切り返したぞ。切り返した。
なんだよ。言えるじゃねえかよ。だがおかしいな。なんであんなに狼狽してるんだ。
Yeah, this is what I'm wondering about as well.
気のせいよ。
Yeah, sure.
わらわも今回は必死でな。そうそう心にゆとりもないのだ。深く気にするでない。
要求した復讐が改ざんされていますよ。
Was it now? None of the 6 committed suicide. And he was about homicides. This is slightly different. So it's like, none of them did that like only for himself, for person, but maybe they planned it together.
ごまかされないように
Ah, she...
ダメみたいですよ、お嬢さん。
Wow.
そうか。6人
You got him almost.
言ってない。
Yep.
6人全員自殺にあらずとこいつは言い換えた。ということは他殺でも自殺でもない人間が混じっているということだ。
Means one of them wasn't killed by someone else and didn't commit suicide. Yep.
ああ、わかったぜ、わかったわかった。これが真相だ。
This is good.
6人の中に潜む犯人 X は5人を殺害後密室を構築した。そしてそこから何かの方法で逃れるか隠れるかするつもりだったんだ。
Plan to escape from or hide in that room by some other method.
ところが事故った。
Died by accident, eh?
本人すらも想定しない理由により事故死し、自ら望まない密室殺人を構築したんだ。
Wow. Okay, you can blame it on accident. Sure, why not? I didn't thought about that.
これで決まりだぜ、ベアトリーチェ。チェックメイトだ。
その程度でわらわが追い詰められるこの程度でリザインを叫ぶものか。その愚かなチェックメイト、わらわの赤き宝刀にて何度でも叩き切ってくれようぞ。6人の中に事故死は。
It's not in red. It's not in red, Beatrice. What's going on? Did Ronova just close her mouth?
失礼。当方、ここで作戦タイムをしばしのご猶予をお許しください。
Oh my god, I can imagine how funny it would look like
正当な要求
for him to shut the Beatrice out.
問題ないかと。
おう、強化するぜ。俺も今まで散々今度はお前がそれを使う番だぜ。
ありがとうございます。さあ、お嬢様、こちらへ。そして、心の中で静かに数字を100数えましょう。
She's so angry. So good. That's such a quote. That's a good quote. Definitely. Ronova quickly covered Beata's mouth with his hand as she grew thoughtfully panicked and agitated, suspending the game. He pulled Beata away, supposedly to hold a strategy conference. Wow. Best closed room. Wow, that was the best closed room. I think I will leave this for the next episode. It was longer than I thought. Wow. I all forgot about my poor nose getting stuck. That's... oh wow, that was amazing episode. Holy shit. It was so good. It was so good! Anyway, yeah. That will be it. So we'll continue next episode. So thank you for watching the episode. Thank you for being with me. And yeah, leave up a like button if you like the episode. Join up the Discord. Check it out. And I'll see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.